Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Jessica. If you're new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Today's workout is going to be for the person who has the Magic Circle, has the Pilates Ring, but not quite sure how to use it or not quite sure to know what they're supposed to be feeling. So we're going to be doing some basic moves to help you get connected and help you get feedback from the Pilates Ring. So when you're ready, grab your mat, grab your Magic Circle, and I'll see you in a moment. All right, we're gonna start on our mat. We're just gonna go ahead and lie down. The ring is beside you. And we're just gonna get settled into our neutral spine here. So take a couple deep breaths. Breathing into those back ribs, breathing east and west. And then exhale, blow all the air out, feeling that navel draw down and up. Expand those ribs, breathe into the bra strap if you're wearing one. And then as you exhale, blow all the air out, sink the tailbone heavier into the mat, sink the low ribs heavy into the mat. So there's still a tiny baby arch in the small of your back. We're just sinking the low ribs, sinking the tailbone down. The shoulders are out of your ears. Your arms are just long down by your side. Your chin is slightly tucked in to elongate the back of your neck. Good. Let's take our ring. You're going to reach it up to the ceiling and the padded parts in the heels of your hand. Your legs are together, feet are planted into the mat. Keeping that neutral spine, give me a big inhale. And then exhale, press on the ring. And release. So keep pressing. I'm going to walk you through some things to get you connected here. As you press, I want you to imagine your waist is this ring. So as your ring cinches together, your waist cinches together. And then release. There's a soft bend to the elbows. And I'm not trying to smash the ring. All right? So taking that same breath here. Exhale, press, draw the navel up and in. And something that helps me is not having the ring over my face, but maybe just a little bit over my stomach as opposed to back. I get connected a little bit more. Now let's do one more here. I want you to press in more with your pinkies, almost like you're drawing your armpits down, and you might feel a little bit more. It's a small press. My ring is not moving much. Good. Let's take the ring to the inner thighs. Make sure it's above the knee joint, never on. All right, so you're starting off and it's just in a slight oval shape here. Feet are down, your arms are down, big inhale here. And then exhale, press. Feel the inner thighs draw together. Feel your abdominals pull up and in, and release. You can place your hands on your stomach to feel that connection, big inhale into those ribs. And then exhale, press, press. Think of your navel drawing up and your corset kind of cinching your waist here. Because that's what those deep abdominals are. They wrap around, creating this corset. So it's not just our inner thighs that are engaging, it's those abdominals. Everything's pulling in. Good. A couple more here. Exhale, press, press, press. So you're still keeping that neutral spine. The tendency might want to be to arch a little bit. Don't allow that to happen. You should feel your abdominals kick on more. Good. And release. Good. All right, so let's place our arms down to our side here and have a little bit of pressure on the ring, okay? So I want you to feel your inner thighs connection. I want you to feel your stomach here. All right, so keeping the neutral pelvis, don't allow your spine to move. Big inhale. And then exhale, float both legs up, hold here, and then lower down. Squeeze on the ring, lower, 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 lower. Good. Try to move your legs in one piece and try not to let your ribs move all over the place. So sink the tailbone down, sink the low ribs down, big inhale. And then exhale, press on the ring to lift you up. Wherever you're at today. Good, and hold, and slowly, slowly, lower, down. Sink the ribs down, sink the ribs down, sink the ribs down. Good. So I'm sure you're noticing the tendency is to want to arch the back to get the legs down. What we really want to do is we want to corset the waist, pull the navel up and in to keep those ribs down. Work the core more as our legs go down. So let's do that again. Big inhale. And then exhale. Lift up. Lift up. Hold. Now as we lower down, reach the legs away just a little bit more. So we're working on lengthening our abdominals. Hold. Lower. Lower. Control. Woo! It's hard. Big inhale. And then exhale. Press on the ring. And lift up. Pull those low ribs down. Pull the navel in. And lower. 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 This time just tap. And lift. We're just going to tap and lift. Keep pulling those low ribs down. Your stomach should be so hard you should be able to stand on it. Keep pressing on the ring and lift. Last one here. Lower down, lower down. Good. And hold. Perfect. All right. Resituate that ring if you need to. Make that ring an oval shape here, and now we're just going to do tiny hovers, all right? So again, draw that navel up and in, big inhale, and then exhale, float the legs up, just like an inch. Just hover, hover, and lower down. Inhale, exhale, long tailbone, sink the ribs down, and lower. This is much harder than what it looks. Big inhale, and then exhale, float, 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 and lower down. Hold here. All right, from here, we're gonna do our hundreds and our series of 5. So keeping the ring right where it's at, you're gonna float the legs up in one piece. Bring those legs straight up to the ceiling if you can. If not, you can keep them bent. Big inhale here, and then exhale, roll up. All right, think of anchoring the tailbone down and give me some pumps here. So if you feel your lower half kind of wobbling all over the place, squeeze on the ring a little bit more. Feel your lower body kind of balance itself out and become this strong, stable base for you. Reach those fingertips long, like you're trying to touch the other side of the room. Again, you can always go out to straight legs. You can lower the legs down, but keep the integrity of the movement here. The collarbone is wide and the back of the neck is long. Almost like you've got a high ponytail and somebody's trying to pick you up by that ponytail. Keep pumping. Inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And hug it in. Take that ring. Let's straighten out those legs. Heels together, toes apart here. You're going to place the ring in your, right on your sternum. Okay, so don't give me any heavy presses here. All right, don't hurt yourself. And then you're gonna put those hands on the other side. So this is really difficult. So we'll challenge ourselves together. We're gonna do the roll up. All right, so elbows are wide, back is wide. Just lift your head, neck, and shoulders. Try to get your nose to the ring. All right, we're gonna try and train our body to get into this long C curve of a spine. Big inhale. And then exhale, keep your nose to your ring as you roll up, up, up. Hold here at the top, all right? Really lift that high ponytail up. Feel a stretch in the back of your neck here, and then roll it back. Nose stay connected. Lift the waist, scoop the abdominals, press the heels together. Good, good. And then roll it back. You can drop your head down. Big inhale. Exhale, lift up. Good, up and over. And then roll it back. Roll it back. Roll it back. Good. Drop the head. Let's do it 2 more times here. So this ring is just giving you this guide of where your neck should be. You can always bend your knees for these roll-ups if you need a little bit more assistance. Just lightly pressing into that ring. Good. Now lift the waist up off the hips. Give your bottom a little squeeze and feel the stretch in your low back, and then roll it back. Roll it back, roll it back, roll it back. Good. So let's do our single leg stretch. So let's reach the ring up again, just as we had it in the beginning. And I want you to press on the ring. So again, think more slight pinkies than your thumbs. You'll be able to get connected more to your side body, more armpit muscles here. All right, bring your knees into your chest. You can lift your head, neck, and shoulders for this, but I want you to keep your pressure on the ring. So head down or up, you pick. Reach the right leg out. Good, and press on the ring. And switch legs. So you're keeping pressure on the ring. Right now, because my head, neck, and shoulders are lifted, I'm reaching the ring forward. But if you have your head down, maybe you have your ring here. In fact, that might even be a little bit harder. So two-way oppositional force. Toes are reaching away, knees pulling into that ear. For 2 and 1, hug it in and drop it down. Double leg stretch. Both knees are hugging in. Again, you can keep your head down or up. Press on the ring. Feel your armpits kick on. All right. Reach the arms and the legs up. Squeeze on the ring, and hug it in. Arms and legs go up. Squeeze on the ring. Draw the stomach in even more as you press on the ring. Good. Hug it in. And up. Hold. Press on the ring. Press on the ring and in. Slight bend to the elbows here. And release. Now I want you to do it, but don't press on the ring. I want you to feel the difference. Just reach it up. No pressure. It's just holding there and down. Now let's do it with the pressing. Press, press, and release. Did you feel more contraction as you press? I hope so. So that's what great feedback that this ring can give you. So let's actually go to our lower end lift. We'll skip our scissors today. And we're going to place the ring behind the base of the skull here. All right. So I want you to imagine you're pressing your head into that ring, and your hands are pressing on the other side. Heels together, toes apart. You're lowering the legs and lifting them up. The low back stays bolted into the mat. And up. Just think of elongating the back of the neck. The chin is tucked in. And up. Press those heels together. Notice my head is not moving, just my legs. And up. Good. Let's do another little variation here. Legs go straight up. Hands are up to the ceiling. Now we're going to lower the legs as we press on the ring. So press, 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 and lift. Again, you can always have your head down. Might be a little bit harder. Press, press, and lift. Now let's not press as we lower, but press as we lift. Do your legs feel a little bit lighter? And press to lift. Don't press. Press to lift. Good. And hug it in. All right, let's rock up. Let's do our spine stretch. We'll do 3 more moves and then we're all done. I'm hoping you're getting some good feedback from the ring. That's really what a prop is for, is to give you the feedback, let you know what you should be feeling, where your body is in space. So feet are flexed. They're the width of the mat, maybe a little bit wider. Have that ring out in front of you. All right, both hands are on, heels of the hands. Now lift up. Press your legs into the floor. Squeeze your bottom. Open up your chest, back is flat. Just go for presses here. Press, press, and release. So what I'm looking for, what I'm hoping you're feeling, is as you press on the ring, your ribs are lifting up off of your seat. Like you're trying to lift your waist up off of your hips. And release. Press. Soft bend to the elbows, armpits are pulling down to the hips. And release, and make sure we're sitting up tall. Okay, try your best not to lean back. One more like this. Press, press, grow taller. Reach the crown of the head to the ceiling and release. So now let's do it with a slight rounded spine. All right, so this time you're gonna round. The arms might go straight, reaching them forward depending on where you need the stretch. Big inhale, and then exhale, round. Still trying to lift the ribs up off the hips, but this time we're doing it in a rounded spine. And up. Think of trying to round your low back, pulling your stomach into your low back. Big inhale, and then exhale, press, 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 and release. So play with it here. Maybe you round back a little bit more. Maybe you round forward a little bit. Go where you need the stretch. 2 more. Big inhale, and then exhale, press. Fingertips are reaching forward. Low ribs, low back is pulling back and away. And release. Last one. Flex the feet. Exhale, press, press, press. Good. I love that one. All right, let's come onto our stomach. We'll do a little extension. I love this one too. All right, so if you notice, the ring is pretty close to my head here as I'm lying down. If you have low back issues or tight low back, separate your legs. For a little bit more of a challenge, you can bring your legs together on this one. So both hands are on the padded part. All right, and you're all the way down. Slight external rotation of those legs and feet. Lightly press your pubic bone down into the mat. Draw your stomach up and in. Now we're gonna press into the ring to lift our rib cage up. Up. Hold here. Draw the stomach in and try to lift the ribs up and away from your hips and lower down. So notice I'm not coming into a back bend. I'm not looking up to the ceiling here. Inhale or exhale at the bottom, and then inhale, come up, come up, come up. Trying to open up our chest, drop the shoulders down out of the ears, pull the stomach up and in and down. Inhale, up, up, up. You should not be feeling a pinch in your low back. And down. One more time. Inhale, up, up. Pull that chin into your neck. Reach that high ponytail up and away. And down. Good. Sit back on those knees. Give yourself a little counter stretch. Round out that low back. All right. Let's now come kneeling. I've got my feet over to my left side. My legs are glued together. All right, so if this is not for you and you can't sit up, then have your legs slightly separated. All right, do what works for you, but I do want you to try and get them close together. We're gonna try to draw the inner thighs in together. All right, so now I've got this ring. It's in line with my hips, in line with my shoulders here off to the side. All right, and you're gonna have to play with where it goes out for you. So bring that left bicep to your ear, right? No shrugging of the shoulders. Shoulders are plugged down. All right. Now, inhale, grow tall, squeeze the inner thighs together, and exhale, press, press, press. Feel your side body kick on as you're reaching those left fingertips away and up. So this is our mermaid, and normally it's a big side bend, but for this one, we're again trying to find lift, just as we did with our spine stretch. A couple more times here. Press, try to lift the waist and the ribs up off of your hips. Pull the stomach in and release. Last one. Press, lift up, grow taller. Crown of the head reaching up to the ceiling. Good. Drop the ring down, grab onto that opposite leg, and we're gonna reach that right arm up and over. Feel that yummy stretch. Keep the chest open. Good. And over to the other side. This is a really great move for finding the lift, right? So we're using the resistance of the ring to get the lift. So legs are zipped up together. Heel of the hand is on the padded part. And again, I do want you to think more slightly pressure on the pinky side as opposed to your thumb or index. You should get connected more to your side body. So zip those legs up together. Try to sit up tall. Already I'm feeling this on this side. Right bicep to ear. Inhale. And then exhale, press. Grow tall. Grow tall. So we are looking for a little bit of a side bend, but I want you more focused on lift of the left side of the rib cage. Up and release. How's that feel? Big inhale. And then exhale, press. press, press, and release. So right now my back is flat. There's no sticking out of the booty. I'm imagining I'm moving between two panes of glass. Big inhale, exhale, press, press. Ah. This is a good one though. Think more pinkies and release. Give me a couple more here. Exhale, press, press, and release. Last one. And notice which side is maybe a little bit weaker, a little bit tighter. Pull those inner thighs together and release. Drop the ring down, grab onto that shin, and then reach up and over. And while you're here, open up that chest to the ceiling. Maybe feel a stretch in a different part. And then turn down, look at your feet, look at that opposite hand. Good. Place that arm down, and you are done. I'm hoping that you got something out of this and you felt a little bit something more with your ring that you can take into other workouts. I do have a couple beginner workouts and some intermediate level workouts with the ring. So if you enjoyed this, check those workouts out, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks, guys.